Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca King, and I just want to jump on here for a few minutes to talk about something I was thinking about again this morning from my devotional time with the Lord, but also for several years I've been thinking about this and talking to friends about it, talking to our team at Invictus about it. And today, again, it jumped back at me from this verse in Joshua chapter 1, verse 6, a very well-known verse. But it's piggybacking on a verse I was thinking about yesterday, which is Joshua 11:23, which says, or part of that verse, it says, so Joshua took the whole land according to all that the Lord had spoken to Moses. And you see that generational thing going on there, and that the purpose continued from generation to generation. And so today I just thought I would go back and look at some things in, I'm trying to turn my notebook page, my journal page. I thought I'd go back and look at Joshua again. It's very, very common, I know, but so powerful. And Joshua 1 verse 6 says this, be strong and courageous, for you shall cause this people to inherit the land that I swore to their fathers to give them. And the Spirit of the Lord, just as I read this, it was as if he jumped off the page and began to speak to me. And the Lord said, Rebecca, it's not all about you. And it is not all about you fulfilling your destiny. And boy, we prophets get stuck in that trap, don't we? Your call is always about others. And so the Lord was saying, Rebecca and prophets, get your eyes off of yourself. And then he began to speak about the prophetic movement. And he said this, the prophetic movement is full of narcissists, not just narcissistic individuals, but as a movement, you are narcissistic. Oh my goodness, that was like a blow to the heart. And then he began to talk to me on top of some things he spoke to me in a dream several years ago, where I found myself awakened by a voice which said, help, help. And I had been dreaming about the prophetic movement as a circus. And the Lord said to me this morning, this narcissistic prophetic movement needs to crumble. And it needs a group of Joshuas who will rebuild it, but not with the continued intention of prophetic greatness or prophetic personal fulfillment or even ministry fulfillment, but because of the purposes of God, that those who follow them will come into their promised land. Come on, by this time, everything in me was cheering, because this has been such a long-held belief. As long as we have our eyes on ourselves and our self-focused agendas, and we have them, we convince ourselves that they are right by the twisting of scripture or by the backing of popular opinion, we will continue as we have done for years. You'll see the next generation picking up the same things that we started out with. And we see that. We see the next generation stepping on a platform of celebrity immediately that they have not built for themselves. And so prophets, I feel like the Lord is saying, get your eyes off of yourself and off of self-fulfillment. Prophetic ministries, get your eyes off of your ministry, in quotations, and of your ministry's own fulfillment. This is not all about you. So I took that rebuke from the Lord, and he just reminded me again, it is all about his purposes, the purposes of God. And you and I need to be willing to throw ourselves on the altar of godly and holy self-sacrifice, and we need to stop pursuing what only bigs us up. So let's just read that verse one more time. Be strong and courageous, for you shall cause this people to inherit the land I swore to their fathers to give them. Right there, it's all about the others, not about us. God bless.